Welcome to IKSA, Indian Knowledge Studies Academy. Our endeavor is to ignite young minds and create awareness about the basic fundamentals of the Sanatana Dharma, the invaluable ancient Indian wisdom. Our course module, consisting of 36 chambers and over 100 subtopics, is called the 36 Chambers of Sanatan. As a part of that, the topic for learning now is ancient Indian management. Ancient Indian management practices, deeply rooted in the cultural, social, and philosophical fabric of the subcontinent, offer timeless insights into effective leadership and organizational harmony. These practices, drawn from classical treatises and social structures, continue to inform modern approaches across various domains. I'm going to give you a brief note on how ancient Indian management principles in family, administration, business, and politics carry modern significance. Family, the ancient context. In ancient India, the family was viewed as the fundamental unit of society, often organized as a joint family system. The system emphasized collective responsibility, intergenerational support, and a shared commitment to duty, dharma. Decisions were made with the well-being of the entire family in mind, and the roles of each member were clearly defined, fostering loyalty, mutual respect, and continuity. Modern significance. Organization culture. The joint family system emphasis on collective well-being translates into modern workplace practices that promote team cohesion, mentorship, and supportive leadership. Succession planning. Just as responsibilities were passed from one generation to the next, modern business emphasizes succession planning and the nurturing of future leaders. Work-life balance. The ancient focus on holistic well-being inspires contemporary practices that balance professional and personal life, recognizing the importance of support system both at home and at work. Administration, ancient context. Classical texts such as the Arthashastra laid down detailed frameworks for statecraft and administrative management. These texts emphasized strategic planning, merit-based recruitment, effective delegation, and rigorous accountability. Systems of checks and balances, along with ethical governance, Rajadharma, were central to maintaining order and prosperity in the state. Modern significance, corporate governance. Principles of transparency, accountability, and meritocracy from ancient administrative practices are mirrored in modern corporate governance structures and ethical leadership models. Strategic planning, the emphasis on strategic statecraft, informs modern management strategies, particularly in long-term planning and crisis management. Public administration, modern public policy and administrative reforms draw inspiration from ancient practices that balanced central authority with localized decision-making. Business context, ancient context about the business. Ancient Indian commerce was vibrant with well-organized trade networks, guilds, and market regulations. Merchants adhered to ethical codes that intertwined profit-making with social responsibility, and contractual agreements were honored with a strong sense of integrity. Risk management and innovative trade practice were evident in the flourishing markets of cities like Pataliputra and Ujjain. Modern significance. Business ethics. The ancient emphasis on dharma in business, prioritizing ethical conduct, alongside profitability, resonates with today's focus on corporate social responsibility and sustainable business practices. Entrepreneurship. The entrepreneurial spirit and innovation in ancient trade provide a historical blueprint for modern startups and market expansion strategies. Supply chain management. The efficient organization of trade guilds and market networks inspires modern supply chain management, emphasizing coordination, quality control, and reliability. Politics. Ancient context. Political management in ancient India was marked by pragmatic yet ethical approach. Texts like the Arthashastra offer insights into diplomacy, alliances, and the strategic use of power. Leaders were expected to balance realpolitik with a sense of moral responsibility, Raja Dharma, ensuring that the welfare of the people was at the forefront of governance. Ramarajya in the Ramayana is a great example of ancient wisdom about how politics and polity or ruling class or the leadership has to conduct themselves and perform in a democratic manner. And even Mahabharata gives us very deep insights as to what are the intricacies and the dynamics involved in polity and politics in individual as community lives. Modern significance. Strategic diplomacy. The ancient art of statecraft informs modern political strategies, particularly in negotiations, conflict resolution, and international relations. Ethical leadership. The integration of moral values in political decision making inspires modern leaders to consider the social impact of their policies, promoting sustainable and inclusive governance. Public policy. The systematic and strategic approach to governance seen in ancient texts continues to influence contemporary public policy, emphasizing efficiency, accountability, and long-term societal welfare. In summary, ancient Indian management principles, whether applied in the intimate settings of the family, the structured realms of administration, the dynamic world of business, or the strategic field of politics, offer enduring lessons. Their modern significance is evident in today's emphasis on ethical leadership, strategic planning, corporate responsibility, and the nurturing of cohesive communities. These timeless practices continue to provide a rich source of inspiration for creating balanced, resilient, and social responsible organizational and political systems. That is the brief outline about the management aspect of the ancient wisdom. Till we meet with the next topic, Hari Om, have a great learning.